I was born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm the baby of 8, and my dad was a deacon. Church was a part of me. I knew who God was. You know, went through school, high school, everything. I decided to be like my mom. My mom's a nurse, so I went to nursing school. And then I decided to do travel nursing. So I specialized in the NICU, which is Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. And then I decided to get married. It was the right thing to do, you know. He said everything that worked with my timeline. So I said, sure. We went on 3 dates, really, 3 simple dates. And then 3 months later, we got married. A couple months after that, I found out I was pregnant with my first child. You know, I noticed that we rushed into a lot of things, and I didn't know the person who I married. All my sisters were married, and one of my sisters, her husband, was diagnosed with cancer. It was stage 4 cancer, and he wasn't gonna survive. This was right when I started going through my divorce, and I felt like I could not tell them. I couldn't talk to my sister, who I was so close with, because I'm talking about leaving a marriage, and she would do anything to keep her husband there. And so I just had this dark secret that I kept to myself. Like, I didn't want to share with anybody. I didn't want to share with my perfect family, the people who I felt closest with. I couldn't tell them. I felt like a failure. I found Central in my darkest time. So I would drive by the church, and I always saw it. And one day I decided to come with my kids. It was a fall fest. And I stopped in, and I don't know if it was because I was from such a big family and because I had so many brothers and sisters. They loved me, yes. Did I ever really fit in there? No, so then I moved all around trying to figure out, where do I fit in? And I feel like this is a place where I do fit in. I feel like I belong here. Since my dad was a deacon, you know, we grew up listening to the Malachi verse, and it talked about tithing. So I always knew that tithing was something that I needed to do. When things weren't going well for me, I felt like I was being tapped out and I had no resources to give to anyone, let alone the church. And where I got back in, and where I thank God for, just for me to jump back in there, was through becoming a generosity rock star. Because to me, that was something that was reachable. It was something that was close. I could say, yes, I can do $25 a week. Looking back on how things happened, when I seriously filled out the little card and said, okay, I'm gonna become a generosity rock star, and I remember getting the coin, and I was really happy to have the coin and put it in my wallet to say that this is what I'm doing, I just started receiving blessings, unexplainable blessings, things that would be like, where did this come from? Who did this? Who knows that I needed this right now? God is blessing me in a way that I want to give back, and I'm so happy and so thankful that Central has been a part of my life now, because I definitely think that through my small groups, through me serving, through the child care ministry, like my life, my family has been touched in such a positive way, and I'm thankful for it.